Okay, darling. What have we got? Yes. You know I have to cut a hole in the net? You know I have to cut a hole in the net? No, I can't untangle it without cutting a hole in the net. Look, it's very, very tangled, right, and very cranky. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a hole and then I'm going to cut the netting off, okay? Because I really don't have much choice. You can't untangle them, you have to cut them out. Okay, so I'm sorry, I can't do it any other way. And I'm going to get bitten if I get too close, so... Oh, look, sweetheart, and then... Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. No. It's all good now. I'll just cut him out now. Now this netting is not good netting. You can get better netting from Bunnings. It's not expensive and it's got very small holes in it. Little diamondy holes in it now.
Yeah, but he got in from underneath.
Well, I know, but the reason he's tangled is because this netting tangles everything. Right? So that's the reason he's tangled, and he's tangled badly. Okay, right? Yeah. Come on, darling. Come on. Let me just get you out. I'm helping. So I'm sorry, I've cut a big hole in the net, but that's about the only way as I can get him out. Out. Otherwise I get bitten. Okay, so it's a big hole, but that netting stretches. I'm just going to go over into the shade because I'm hot already. I can sit down over here and get him out. Sweetheart. Okay. Oh yeah, no, they're hurt. Oh yeah, the netting cuts off the circulation to their wings. So within 24 hours it'll all be blistered. Let me see. Okay. She'll be in care for at least a month, at least.
Are they territorial? Do they come back where they started, or do they?
No, they live in colonies.
New colonies?
Yeah. So look, I'm just going to keep cutting the netting until I'm close enough to see what's tangled and what isn't. So you just keep cutting and cutting until you've got it all off. And the closer you get to getting it all off, the more they struggle. This is very painful for them as well. Like, it cuts off the circulation, so it's like tying fishing line around your fingers and then letting it off. Okay, darling. Ooh, there was a bit of wing in there. I almost got you, didn't I? I almost cut you. The black netting they also can't see in the dark because it's black. There we are. So if you get some netting from Bunnings, there's some white netting that's got smaller holes bats are hungry at the moment. There's not a lot of flowering around, and so, well, let me see, fair's fair really, because we've destroyed their habitat and their food supply. But you can safely net your tree without the bats getting caught. The netting with smaller holes, any netting that you can put your little finger through is bad netting and will catch animals. And if you want to stop the bats getting in, you need to peg it all down nice and tight. Well, they're hungry. Come on, darling, where's all that tangled? Now you can see why I can't get them out in the tree, can't you? I mean, it's taking me this long when I've got the bat out of the tree to get the netting off, and I'm still only halfway. Here, mate. You are, sweetheart. See, it's all around her face too.
The more they struggle, the more they get entangled.
Yeah, it's terrible netting. Here we are, darling. She's thirsty, see?
Goodness.
That's some apple juice.
Oh, okay.
So you just keep cutting and keep cutting and keep cutting until you finally get it all off. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Hey, darling. Hey, darling. Here we are. Here we are. Is that around you? There we are. We've got most of it off now. We just have to get it off that other side. Hello, sweetie. Oh, yes. Hello, darling. Okay, can we do the other side now? Yeah, I know. Can we do the other side? I would really like to be able to just get it off without risking you biting me, but apparently that's not going to happen. Okay. It's because it's all black and she's really dark that it's really hard to see what you're cutting. And make sure you don't cut the bat as well. I almost cut her fingertip off at one stage. Okay. You promise not to bite me, and I'll stop holding your head. That gives me another hand. Okay, it's a boy. It is a boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got boy bits. You hold on to me there. Look, I don't let any guy hold onto my boob on a first date, but I'm asking you, right? Boob first date, you and I. Oh, your poor little wing. Yeah, good, hold on. Well, if you're holding on to that, you're not slashing me. They've got very sharp claws. Yeah. Here we are. On the last bit now, sweetie. We are. Come on, mister. There's that face gone, just making sure. When I teach people to do this, I just tell them, if you don't know what to cut, just cut one strand at a time, preferably not with a bit of bat in it. You just keep cutting, and eventually you can see what you need to cut if you cut away all the big bits. Yeah, give me that. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Now, let me have a look. Let me have a look. I'm nearly there. Unfortunately, this boy is not struggling now. Usually, the more you get them untangled, the more they struggle, the harder they struggle.
Yeah.
So, because they can see that they're nearly free. It's just
around the...
Yeah. Now, see, but once you cut away a bit of it, you can see what you need to cut. You can see where it's tangled. It's tangled there. There we are. Have a look, sweetie. Let me have a look. That's a good boy. And can I give you some glucose? Oh, you're very handsome, but you're very cranky too. I'd be cranky too. All right. My poor glucose tube keeps getting bitten by the bats I rescue. There we are. Can you let it go? Oh, it's just some glucose for him. There we are. You can let it go or not?
He's got the towel too.
Yep, I know. I know. Can you let go of that? Right. This is our first date. Our very first date. Now, I'm going to let you go, and you're going to let the tube go. There we are. Well, I thought that you would have liked the glucose. Here. Now, I've got you. A little bit of glucose helps. Look how many holes there are on my tube. I even bandaged it to prevent most of the holes. There we are.
Gosh.
Come on. Actually, that's a very bad spot to put my hand. All right, mister. Actually, yeah. Right, I've got him good. Just put it over on top of my hands. Yeah, thanks. Now, put your feet up there. Good boy. What about this foot? Not you.
Oh.
Yeah, you put your foot there. And there as well. Ready? Right. 1, 2. That wasn't very elegant, but we did it. Yeah, I heard you the first time. And the second time, mister. I think that tube's just about had it. Somebody hold it, didn't they, Mr. Fang? Okay.
Oh, there's claws on there, really. Oh.
Yeah. So, that's their thumb claws?
Yeah.
That's their thumbs.
They like the dark, don't they?
Well, it just settles them down because they've got no options now. Okay, now all this stuff, can you put it into a plastic bag and seal it so that nothing gets caught in it at the tip? So just put it into a plastic bag and tie a knot in it, all the bits of netting. Sorry there's so much, but you saw how difficult it was to get. There we are, mate. Is that okay? So, okay, Cranky Pants, have you settled down a little bit? Not really, have you? Okay. Okay. Settle down a bit. Okay. Hello, Mr. Cranky Pants. Have you settled down now? You have. There we are. Yeah, I know. You look at your poor mouth. it again. Wait a minute. You need to get some fluids into you, mate. Don't tell me you're going to be one of those many millions of feet boys. There we are. Come on. Okay, 808 plus minus the towel. 808. So he's had something for pain. He's not as cranky. He's had some glucose. He had some juice at the site. I'm just going to give him some fluids, put him to bed, and then he can go off to a carer. Oh yeah. Can I get your forearm measurement while we're at it? And maybe we can put some stuff on your wings. Okay. 162. 162. 162. Can you lie there for me? Yeah, I know. Let's leave that over there for a second. There's the iridoid. Yes. Yes. Now it was this swing that had the most, I think. And look at your poor little face. You tried to chew yourself off, didn't you? Settle down, mate. Settle down. That's not too bad. Your foot's not too bad. Let's have a look at this side. And that's not too bad either. Oh, I did take some liberties, didn't I? Here. I want you not to be too hot. So, you're going to put your foot up. There we are. There's your other one. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Right. There we are. $162. Oh, this would be one that just doesn't have any weight on it, wouldn't it? $157. $157. Okay, let's put it on.